Hi, my name is Baruch. I'm a Rocket League player. Have been for like the last 7 years. And today, I want to be talking about some stuff that can help you improve as a Rocket League player. Some tips and concepts that I've picked up over the years. And yeah, I just want to talk about them because I feel like as a community, we've heard the same thing for a while. But I mean, if you want to hear me out or just listen to me talk for 7 minutes, 8 minutes, that'd be great. I appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to talk about some stuff. So, the first thing I want to talk about, which I know I just said we've been fed the same basic information, but I want to talk about free play. Because free play as a tool is very important to you becoming a better Rocket League player. I think everyone knows this deep down. Some people are very uncomfortable to the fact that they have to play free play to get better, and some people love it a little too much. And I want to talk about how you have to be getting uncomfortable in free play, because I myself have fallen victim to this. I have gone for a lot of clip hitting shots in free play, double resets, triple resets, full court air dribbles, which I've gotten pretty good at, I would say. Definitely comparable to my rank. I don't think many people can do what I can do in free play, but I mean, that's not a good thing when my rotations and stuff are not as good as some other people. But you have to be getting uncomfortable if you want to improve. So if you're the type of person who doesn't use free play, or does use free play and cannot aerial, or does not go for any really mechanical shots, start doing that. If you're someone who goes purely for triple resets in free play, stop doing that and start working on your flicks and your ground play and bounce dribbles. It's kind of the same thing about, I think I've heard the definition of insanity is, doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. If you're doing the same exact shot over 100 times and expecting yourself to get magically better at this game, it's just not going to work at that. No basketball player is going to shoot threes and expect to play better defense, during a game. It's just not going to work. If you're a three-point specialist, it's not going to work. You got to practice that skill to get better, and it's just that easy to understand. The next thing I want to talk about is basically what I'm calling the ripple effect. And the ripple effect is basically playing 3 to 4 possessions ahead. I think everyone does this subconsciously, but to be aware of that a lot of the time, especially in 1v1s, is very important to your success. Again, I'm not a high-level 1v1 player. I've only hit Grand Champ 2, but I mean, if you really want to improve in this game, it is very important to be playing ahead of the curve and trying to predict what is going to be happening in the future. You're going to get a step up on your opponents, and overall, it's a great skill to have. And if you want to improve it, just try to actively think. Start talking out your 1v1s. Start grinding 1v1s, especially if you want to get better at them. And the same concept goes for 2v2 as well. Playing 3 to 4 possessions ahead and trying to put yourself in the best positive environment to score the ball is a good thing to learn. If you are going for a really nice double tap and leaving your teammate in a 1v2 after you can't recover, you're probably not going to put yourself in a great position 3 to 4 possessions ahead. So it's just better to think about what you're going to do in the future than to just go with the flow all the time. Which, again, I know not everyone wants to play to improve, but if you clicked on this video, hopefully you do want to improve, or maybe you just want to hear me talk. If so, I love you. But yeah, that's another thing. And the last thing I want to talk about is something that, honestly, I think it should be talked about more. And it's the thing I'm actually most passionate about, because it really pisses me off when I hear someone say the phrase, "I need boost," because a lot of the time, that is not, they need boost, they need better positioning. And if you've probably, if you're a high-level player, you probably picked up on the fact I'm talking about boost pads here. And the idea that you don't need 100 boosts to be a good player at Rocket League. If you watch any high-level player, especially in 1v1, you will know that if they are ever on defense, I would say 50% of the time, they don't have boosts. And if they do have boosts, well, obviously, when I say they don't have boosts, they don't have 100 pad. They don't have that much boost. They have 12, 24, or 36, and they're still saving the ball from like a triple reset. So you have to get the idea out of your head that you have to score with 100 boosts. You don't have to. You just have to get pads. And also rotating on pads. The diamond that is on the field is very useful when rotating back or curving around, and especially in 2v2. Think of a scenario where your teammate is on the wall passing the ball, or your teammate is gone in the corner and they're trying to, make a play from the corner, and you go back because you were off the ball, and you rotate down and you go into a little circle, a mini circle around the field. So let me just come out here. These little pads, right here. You can go around the field and you can take 3 of these pads, and then you can circle back midfield, and let's say the ball is coming in from over here. You can just come back into the play and hit the ball. You don't need to go for a pad over here, because that second or and a half that you're not in the play, your teammate might not score the ball and they might get the ball, and now they're looking towards your net, and now you got to play defense in a weird position all the way back, shadow defending from a big pad. So it's just not a good idea. You don't want to do that. Yeah, these are some random scrambled thoughts. Sorry. I will get better at this. My improv talking skills, my speeches are not the best currently, but I will work on it. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Here's the rest of this replay. And I hope that you liked the video. Thank you.